Good morning, members. Welcome to this meeting of Annan Common Good Fund Subcommittee. In the absence of the Chair, Councillor George Jimison, could we please have a recommendation for Chair?
Councillor Sean Marshall.
Yeah, I'm happy for that.
Councillor Marshall, will I hand the meeting over to yourself?
Yeah, that's fine, thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, members, and welcome to this reconvened public meeting of Annan Common Good Funds Subcommittee. This meeting has been live streamed and recorded. The meeting last week was cancelled due to there not being the requisite number of councillors present. Remote participants, that's myself and Richard. Please follow the good practice guidance, which includes muting microphones and switching off your video when you're not addressing the meeting. Writing speak in the Teams chat function when you want to contribute. If you're in the hall, you can do this on your iPhone or iPad. Please do not repeat contributions already made by other members. No material should be posted in the chat function if it's intended as part of the discussion. The usual standing orders apply, including that any votes will be undertaken by roll call. If any member has to leave the meeting, please either leave the Teams meeting for that period of time, or you can write leave in the Teams chat function and then join when you rejoin the meeting, so we can keep track on whether the meeting is quorate. All members should speak clearly and directly into the microphone when making contributions, and when referring to reports, please provide reference to the relevant page and paragraph to allow everyone to follow. Please focus contributions on areas where clarification is required or to propose an alternative to a recommendation. Okay, if we can agree to that, I move to settlement and apologies. Amanda, can you provide the settlement and any apologies, please?
Thanks, Chair, and good morning, members. In the Council chambers, joining us today, we have Councillor Archie Dryborough, who joins us as a substitute. We also have our Community Representative, Alan Kay. On Teams, we have Councillor Richard Brodie and yourself, Councillor Sean Marshall. We have apologies from the Chair, George Jamieson and Ian Carruthers. And we have one Community Representative not present at the start of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda, and thank you, Archie, for stepping in to make us quorate. That is much appreciated.
Thanks, Sean. I'll send you the bill later.
Yeah, you're an Annanite anyways, so that's not so bad. Item 2 is declarations of interest. Do any members have any declarations of interest, statements of connection?
Yes, I've got a statement of connection. I'm a member of Annan Harbour Action Group, but shouldn't prevent me from taking part in the discussion. Thank you.
Thanks, Richard. We'll record that. Item 3 is the minute of the meeting of the 20th of August. This minute is for noting. And then we have in item 4, the minute of the meeting of the 19th of November 2025. This minute is for approval. Okay, so yeah, thank you. Item 5 is Annan Common Good Fund Assets Report by Head of Thriving Communities. This report provides members with an update on the current register of Annan Common Good Assets, their asset values, and any current issues. Jamie Nicholson is available to take any questions on this report. Jamie, do you have anything to add to the report?
Yes, Chair. If I could just provide an update on paragraph 4.5, the Everhome Old Play Park. This week we have received an email from the Annan History Town Group who have indicated that this project will no longer be going ahead on that site. A future report of the full details will come to a future meeting.
Okay, thanks for that additional information, and I'll open it up to members. Anyone wishing to come in? Can I just, right, Richard?
Yeah, just obviously there's a couple of issues to go over. John Bell's car park and license for the harbour area. But, what to take one of them at a time.
Yep. So, which one do you want to start with, Richard? Do you want the John Bell Plainfield maintenance update at 4.4?
That'll be better. Yeah, that's a good start.
Yeah. So, are you wanting to say anything on that, Richard? I've got something to say on it as well. So,
yeah, obviously it's a situation we have to sort out. So, yeah, happy to hear your views on it.
yeah. Also, although Archie's just standing in, he's had an email on it as well. It was sent by a resident of Annan, which he kindly passed on to me. I have had a number of concerns from parents about the state of the flooding, and because of works that has been done that has made it even more difficult. I think this is a long-standing issue, and I know Jamie has been in contact with the Education Department, and I think they're investigating solutions to this issue, which will be subject to either a report to this committee or it would be done separately out with the meeting. I do believe that Annan Common Good have done improvements to the car park, etc., but we have limited funds, and I think the problem itself is mainly affecting the parents and pupils of both Hecklegarth and Annan Academy, and I am eager to see what the solution will be going forward. I am a little bit more concerned about who will pay for those improvements, because they may be considerable. So on that basis, depending on the information that comes back and the stance of the Education Department, I would suggest that based on the response, I think it would be right for members to meet with Education and with Jamie as the ward officer to look at how we actually take this forward. I believe that the costs may be out with the Annan Good available funds and Common Good available funds, and therefore I would expect Education and I would be putting pressure on Education to try and resolve this through the funding that is provided to the Education Department. But as I said, they're investigating the potential solutions. So once we get that, I think it would be prudent for us to actually meet with Education. But it all depends on what it says within the report and the way forward. Archie?
Yeah, thanks, Chair. I was here this morning, and the main issue is the end of the path beside the Annan Academy playing fields and the car park at John Bell's, and they've tried a sort of stopgap thing at the moment by putting pebbles down, which isn't helping the matter at all. I think if roads were doing their job properly, those drains should have been cleared a long time ago. So I would suggest that you talk to roads as well, rather as Education.
Yeah, sorry, Archie. Yeah, agree with that they may be involved in the discussions going forward. But I think this is like at least 7 years that this has been going on, and I think our improvements to the car park has maybe actually pushed some of that water onto the pathway as well, which was right for us to do, but has just kind of exacerbated the situation.
Okay. So I'd agree with you, Sean, that will be out with it the come goods budget range. So I think we should put pressure on education to pick up the bill. I know that roads. Well, I've certainly been pressing roads to get a solution to it. So, so they should definitely be involved in the solution to it.
Yeah. So I think we note those comments. Any other members? Alan, are you wanting to come in on this issue, or?
No, whilst I appreciate the problems and such, I think that your proposals are probably sensible under the circumstances.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, okay. So Jamie, have you got Amanda? Have you got a note of that? Yeah.
Can I just get clarity, members? Is that a meeting that you are requesting with education prior to a future report or after a future report?
Yeah, from my point of view, it would be after the report. So after they provided us with the investigation report, I think it would be prudent for us to have that meeting arranged. And if need be, we need to get roads involved with that as well. We can do that. Is everybody happy with that way forward?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Richard, you want to talk about I think it was the old play park, the project by the Annan History Town Group?
Not much I can say. There's going to be, we've issued a press release to this week, just saying that we did a community engagement session with the public and flagged out that perhaps Everhome perhaps wasn't the best location for it, and also that we found difficulties in actually progressing with the project, with things like insurance and committing ourselves to long-term maintenance of the sculpture, etc., in that area. And we met with Jamie and Stuart Hamilton as well to discuss it. And after that meeting, it became clear that we could that the financial position which the council's in, that they weren't in a position to offer any more support that we need really to take on a big commitment like that.
Yeah.
So we are looking at other locations for the Spirit of Annan sculpture, because it's a really good project, and we want to continue it.
Okay, thanks. And I think we'll await further updates, but I think the Annan Common Good role in this was that we'd allowed the land at the Everhome to potentially be used for the siting of the statue. So it may be that maybe one of the other areas you're looking at is Annan Common Good land, so it might not be the end of our involvement in it. It probably would be fair to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else on this report?
No.
Okay, so if there's no one else wanting to comment, I'll now move to the recommendations. Are members happy to agree the recommendations at 2.1 to 2.4 in the report, with the add-on that we've agreed to actually have a meeting after we get the investigation report back from Education Department?
Agreed.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on to item 6. Item 6 is the Annan Common Good Fund Monitoring Report 2025-26. The report's by Head of Thriving Communities. So members, this report provides us with an overview of performance against the financial plan for the period ending 30th of September, which is Q2 for Annan Common Good. Jamie has kindly agreed to take any questions on the report. Before we do that, Jamie, do you have anything to add to the report?
Yes, members, if you'd look at paragraph 4.2, I can now confirm that Annan History Town have received their award of 1,450. That's all, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for that, Jamie, and I'll open it up to members. Anyone got anything on that? It's quite straightforward report, just giving us the latest position. Alan?
Yeah, please, Chair, thank you. Can I ask, under the rents, are the rents up to date? I mean, Annan Athletic Football Club, £500, and then beneath it there's the caravan site, nil.
Yep. Invoices for those are issued in January 2026, so they have been paid this year. The 25 one for Annan Caravan Park, it is done on a profit basis, and there was zero profit received last year, so therefore there was not an invoice.
Thank
Does
you.
that answer your question, Alan?
It does, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Any other members? No? Okay, if there's no other members wishing to speak, can we move to the recommendations? Are members happy to know and agree the recommendations at 2.1 and 2.2 in the report? If
Yeah,
that was agreed. Thank you. Item 7 is the Annan Common Good application for financial assistance, report by Head of Thriving Communities. Members are asked to consider the application for financial assistance from Annan Common Good Subcommittee. Jamie will take any questions on the report. And Jamie, do you have anything to add to the report?
Thank you, Chair. Members, I would just like to highlight, although I'm not an active member of the committee of the Annan Community Football, I am their Child Welfare and Protection Officer, so therefore I passed this application to Stuart Hamilton, the ward manager, obviously for Annandale, East and Eskdale, to assess. So the recommendations were made from him, just for any avoidance.
No, and thanks for that clarification and probably the right thing to do, Jamie, so thank you for that. Okay, members, so we have an application in from an athletic community football, and the request from them and Common Good is for £1,800. They have £575 that they're going to contribute towards their own funds, and a total project cost of £2,375. So open up to members. We happy to agree that award?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I take it there's no dissension in the room, so everyone's happy to recommend the sum that's recommended in the report.
There's always me in the room that causes...
You happy with it, Archie and Alan?
Aye.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so on that basis, we'll make an award of £1,800 towards an athletic community football club. Okay, so the recommendations were asked to note 2.1, note 2.2, and we've considered and agreed an award under 2.3. Thank you very much, members. And now move on to any other business deemed urgent by the chairman due to the need for a decision. I have no business. Has anyone else got anything they want to raise?
No.
No. On that basis, thank you all for attending. And I will close the meeting now.
Thanks, Chair.
Thanks, you.
Thank you.